All right, buying a 300ZX today, here's 5 things I would look for first. Number 1, the exterior condition of the car. How is it? Is it complete? Is it dented up? Has it been repainted? You can tell if it's been repainted because the front bumper is supposed to have a black stripe around it. All the way around the car is supposed to have a black stripe around it. You wouldn't believe how many cars I see that have a cheap paint job where they literally just paint over all that stuff. Then of course, any dents, dings, and damage. Little door dings are to be expected. Major damage can cause problems underneath the body panels that you might not see because it's underneath the body panels. Second thing I would look for is I want to know what the interior condition of the car is. Is it complete? Is it in good condition? Are the leather seats ripped? Does it have leather seats? Are the cloth seats ripped? Does it smell? And did I say, is it complete? Because I don't want somebody's car that they've tore apart, don't have all the pieces. Now I gotta go hunt down little pieces that are gonna cost me even more than buying a complete car. Number 3 is, what does the underneath of the car look like? Now, I'm not saying we have to put it up on a lift, but I'm saying take a flashlight with you. Maybe you have some ramps we can drive up on, or not. Just take your flashlight, get on the ground. You might get a little dirty, you'll be okay. But look for any drips, drops, moisture under the engine bay that are gonna let you know that areas are leaking. If it's in the back of the engine where the transmission meets up, your rear main seal might be leaking. If it's in the front of the engine, underneath all your accessory belts, your front main seal might be leaking. And if it's on your power steering rack and pinion, your rack and pinion might be leaking power steering fluid. So those are just a few places to look underneath the car. Also look for rust under all the wheel wells and the frame rails that run down the car. You want to see if there's any rust there. Rust is pretty important. That can be a nightmare, and you should probably run away if the frame rails look like this. Number 4, what I'm looking for, pop that hood. We want to see what's underneath the hood. Is it complete? Does it look like there's some mystery wires? Does it look like someone's been tampering with it? And does it run? Start it up, run the engine while you have the hood popped. It's gonna give you a good idea of how healthy the motor is. Does it sound right? Does it start right up? Blah, blah, blah. Is there any weird noises? So I wanna know if anything's been tampered with, anything's missing, and just how it's running. That's under the hood. All right, well, the 5th thing on where we're looking at a car, a 300ZX to buy it, is let's go test drive that baby. If you think you might wanna buy the car, let's go. If you think it's a little bit of a hassle and you wanna look at another one, I wouldn't even drive it. I'm gonna go on to the next one. But if you wanna drive it, we wanna know shimmy, shakes, road noise, turn that stereo off, turn it down, you're done, you don't need to listen to it, we're driving it. Windows, does all of that work? Or the power windows work? Both of them, passenger and driver. Does your lights, all your instrument panels, all that stuff, go through all that stuff to see if it works. And then listen to the noise the car is making while you drive it. And then, get it up to speed and give it some braking. See if there's any shimmies in that. Does it feel safe? And you gotta remember, these are a 30-year-old car, so they come with a little bit of issues on any 30-year-old car. I don't care what it is. All right, well, that's really quick. That's 5 things that I would look for when buying a 300ZX, or 5 areas I would look for when buying a 300ZX. This is an extremely short version of another video that I have. I'll link it right up here. That is a much longer version and a much more in-depth version of 5 areas I would look at when buying a 300ZX, and I talk much more in depth about each one of them. Well, if you got any enjoyment out of this, hit that like button. If you want to see more of this, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see that video, go check it out right now. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram at Build Theory, and I will talk to you later.